Enlighten me.
I missed Avion because I bought some shit, and then I met with the high priest. He told me some things. To go kill a lich.
What if he was lying to you?
Tiffany squeezed into a tiny room
Yes.
and got 300 gold.
Yes.
Nice summary.
Well, Scarf, what happened last time?
Well, we attended the meeting with Cillian, and yeah, found out that we found ourselves in a coup or something like that. And then we had a huge discussion about what our next step would be.
Indeed. And Tiffany?
Pardon?
What else happened last time?
I moved a horn.
Yeah, so you guys had your meeting with Cillian, found out that what you'd come to do wasn't actually what he intended you to do, I guess. The goals didn't align. And he gave you another task, a competition with 3 other groups to go and retrieve one of the special boxes holding these powerful artifacts. Morak purchased some information from a very strange man who seemed to sell a whole variety of trinkets, some seemingly useful, most kind of meh, which pertained to a legend of a dwarven hero who died deep within the mines, or who knows, he never came back. Toriel found out what her task was from Brother Varys at the Temple of Bahamut. Who gave her the quest to go and defeat a lich. And that's where we left it off, with you guys kind of meeting up towards the edge of town as Toriel re-enters, having missed Avion. What do you guys like to do?
Well, I think we should come to an agreement on our next stuff. Alright, let me see. Mr. Okay, I'd like to persuade Foriel to at least help us get into the mines and complete the quest there.
You don't even... Did they hear about the lich stuff?
No, you haven't told us yet. You haven't told me.
No, I'm asking Chen.
They missed it. Actually, yeah, you would have been by yourself.
Yeah.
Everyone else would have been doing other things.
I mean,
So you'd have to explain that to me.
okay. Alright, fine. Just crawl away on your own like a thief in the night and die by yourself, I guess.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you can roll persuasion on Toriel if you like.
Alright. My reasoning would be whatever we find there, whatever artifact will be useful in our further undertakings, whatever this might be. Heck, we might even get enough money that we can accomplish in every task. Just by getting enough to...
Is Serial standing in front of us, by the way?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
Here we go. Woohoo, 20.
nice.
Which is swamps? What the fuck?
Chen.
Sea, mountain, hill mountain, beach, desert.
Wouldn't it be marsh?
Is marsh? That's...
Marsh would be.
Well, that's a lot of region. Swamp south of Siorsa doesn't really say much. It's a pretty big region.
Chen.
It's part of your task.
But there can't be that
Yes,
many
definitely.
regions in the swamps.
He just knows there's a tomb, but we could be searching these swamps for days.
Yes, Tiffany?
I can change the weather at level 8.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
And whether the terrain or even damaging people with hailstorms.
That's
and shit like that.
awesome. I could just make it thunder and lightning. I can make it hot, cold.
Yeah, that's very frightening.
I can make this have like a tempest.
Freaking useful.
And that's
I'm
an 8th level spell, not at level 8.
I'm so excited. I could just literally make it a storm and have people like struck by lightning.
Can you control this if they got struck though?
Yes, there's a spell called Lightning Bolt. I am so excited to be able to turn into a dragon at level 9.
Pretty
Just-
worried giving all this power to obviously a mad person.
I can turn into anything.
That's a 9th level spell, not at level 9, keep that in mind.
I could turn into a mermaid if we were drowning, and I could become the Kraken.
You get your first 8th level spell at level 15.
I'm getting there. I'm so excited. I'm gonna become a gigantic dragon. Crush everyone.
Anyway,
Yes.
Toriel, if you'd like
Shouldn't
to
be-
roll a charisma save.
I can also
A
stop
charisma
time.
saving throw?
Yeah, against Garth's persuasive.
Kind of
Charming attack.
kind of pointless, but okay.
You gotta try, dude. Or
Actually,
girl,
I don't
whatever.
know. Charisma. Ah, yeah, I fail.
17 isn't that bad.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
being really persuasive.
Wait.
Wow,
wait,
that really
wait.
helped. That really helped the
Wait.
situation.
His
Chen,
words are weaving into your...
Chen, seeing that Turiel is feeling like this is very important task to do, Marduk.
She hasn't explained it to you yet.
No, she did. You just didn't know it.
I asked privately. I put my hand on her shoulders and tell her, like with a nod, that I am with her on this.
Tell her, don't tell me.
I am. I just said what's going on right now.
I can mold the earth.
We could really use someone like you.
That's very
Yes.
interesting, Tiffany.
I can turn people into
I do agree
stone.
that I'd probably fail on my own.
A person will help you.
I'm
Be ashamed
standing.
to see someone, such a pretty girl like you, go to waste.
Wow. Okay, Garth.
He's always flirtatious. He's
What? He's fucking 40, I'm 19? Yeah, right.
I'm so excited to become a god.
If anything constructive for today.
No, she's Tiffany. Sick burn, hashtag sick burn.
I'm just overwhelmed with power.
You don't have them now, you're
Soon.
already working on the expectation of becoming
Within
powerful.
time.
You might die before then.
I might. That is true. Don't want me making doorways everywhere, do we now?
Didn't that get nerfed?
Alright, let's...
Fucking pre-patches.
A common that he's just like, no.
Alright, do we have all the equipment we need for our excursion to the mountain?
Is this to get the thing for Cillian? Or is this the one for... Is this the
Marduk
one
to
for
give him a
Marduk?
level up.
Is this for Marduk?
Yeah,
This is for
Okay.
Marduk, yes.
well, it's basically for all of us.
And the
since
problem is,
Garth expects some loot from
if we go to the hill, that probably take 1 to 2 days,
I can
I
fly.
imagine, and we'd be too late to probably get the other thing. So we might have to give up on the whole Cillian thing.
Well,
Which
It's a
I'm not sad
shame.
about. Toriel didn't want to part of a shady Cillian.
Have you told me
I was
about...
making some kind of Reaper stuff.
Have you told me about the Lich yet, Amal?
I
Shouldn't tell
Everyone
anyone.
knows.
If you want to explain it, go ahead and explain it now, Toriel.
Fine. I was told that I was given where do we start?
Yeah, Shrug.
I was given a vision by my god Bahamut to seek out this temple And here the High Priest has also received a vision by Bahamut, where he told me of a quest I have to go to the swamp south of Siosa to kill a lich, and which will bring us a tool of Bahamut's power to save the entire region, maybe even the planet, from because rifts apparently are opening and the 9 hells are leaking onto this realm.
Great, some apocalyptic shit. That's what I need. But
Can
yeah,
we just have Marduk talk to like Satan since he made a deal with them and be like, calm down, bro.
I'm sorry,
Re-
Sir Garrus doesn't answer to anybody.
regarding Cillian, Garf just makes a Reaper shrug. Whatever. Too bad.
So, helping Cillian and being part of his shady organization moved pretty far down my my list.
I also have my doubts. Well, in this case it's settled. Maybe we should actually do do this. We take care of the stuff in the mountains. Then we go take care of the lich. And well, then we try to get a grip.
We don't know if it's really down there.
The problem with the lich
I wasn't
is
finished yet, guys. I had my guys. Let me finish my plan. Then we try to get the grip on the artifact for Cillian,
well,
and then we can try to show this artifact to our beloved friend.
Adelaide?
If we
Great.
need a lich, I know what the lich will look like.
You
So when I become a 9th level, when I
As
get
a study
another
man, he
level,
would probably know what to do with
Because you do
such a
realize
huge
that at
artifact.
least 3 other groups have already set to retrieve the artifact for Cillian. By
Yeah,
the
but we have
time
one advantage. We have Boreal Braveheart.
As
we have an
funny as that may
advantage.
be,
We have someone
we would
who
have
can
to
create a
travel at
wall.
least 1 day for this mountain, 7 days to the lich and 7 days back. That'd be way too long. Even the
Therefore,
most
the only
lucky couple.
competitive one here.
If you wanted to do well, you probably need some mages there, to be honest, because if you want to put walls up, literal walls up in front of your enemies, me and Marduk are the one for that.
Marduk agrees.
Yes.
I'm not,
And since we
We know a
chose...
man called Donario
I'm not claiming that I don't need you, I'm just saying that when we go on this mountain and then go kill Lich, it's very improbable that we can retrieve the artifact for Cillian.
I know,
Yeah,
but what are we
no
getting
problem
out
with
of
that
it?
one.
What is Cillian offering us?
Nothing.
Exactly.
Membership.
Well, no one.
I think-
no one asked the question, so
I
no one
think
knows.
the mountain can wait.
We're basically next to it. That's
The
no effort
problem
at all.
is-
And we already got the equipment.
Yeah, but we have other concerns right now.
The problem with the swamp south of Siosa is that we were told not to return to Siosa anytime soon.
Yeah.
We could not go seek help there.
What
So
about
we better go there prepared with some nice items
is
to
the
guard
item we're
ourselves.
looking for Marduk also in the same place we've got to go to help Cillian?
No.
No. Everything's scattered.
What did you just suggest? Come on, it can't be that difficult.
Why don't me and Marduk just fly to the mountain together?
Split up the group? Yeah, that always does.
We
I
can
can
just-
see what
Tiffany,
go wrong
Tiffany,
there, possibly.
Tiffany, Toriel needs our help.
Yeah, we can do both things, can't we?
Yeah.
I
I
suggest.
don't think it'll take that long to get your artifact, to be honest.
Yeah, we lose 1 or 2 days, that's all.
I will help you if you help me. However, all
Of
I know
course.
is that the Lich will grow stronger the longer we wait.
Well, either way, it's gonna take time to walk to the place to get to the left.
And what are we doing exactly now?
We should
We're wasting time.
we
We're
should
not
prepare.
wasting time. We're
Should
deciding
also
on
prepare on how to even fight the Lich.
Yeah,
What's a
Yeah.
better
never-
preparation
never-
than to
never one
get some
roll
more fighting, get a
intelligence
nice
check.
artifact?
Ah, my favorite throw.
Great. A few seconds ago, you just wanted to walk
What
up
are you
on
doing?
my
You're wasting time. Stop talking.
Oh,
What did you
six.
say,
Excellent.
Yeah, just made the person. Do I have to persuade actually everybody?
Garth, what do you get for intelligence check?
Ah, me? Oh, alright, well, give me a sec. What do I have here? I'm also not the smartest cookie. Let's
Well,
see.
probably smarter than Toriel.
+1.
Yeah, smarter than Toriel.
Natural 20, I'm the genius here. Listen to Papa.
That sounded beyond creepy, so I won't do that.
And Tiffany?
I'm sorry. Okay.
Tiffany?
Give me a second.
Okay.
Tiffany!
Okay, we give you second.
Come on, Tiffany! We're waiting!
Garth, please.
Tiffany!
While you guys are talking,
Okay, here we go.
Toriel and
20.
Mark, you
I got
guys
20.
realize that you have no idea what a lich is. Like, you've heard of liches, but you have no idea what they are. You just know that they're bad. Garth and Tiffany, you have both either encountered people who have encountered liches or read about liches in books. You know
You want to
that
tell me the best way to get rid of them?
Are they susceptible to fire?
Well, you gotta tell Chris, cause I don't know what lich is. Is it some kind of ghost?
you guys would know that liches were primarily evil or wizards or spellcasters, sorcerers, warlocks, etc.
Do you not watch Adventure Time?
Who attempted to cheat death by transforming themselves into undead.
That always sounds good.
Liches are very powerful. Liches usually stay within their seat of power and are protected by
Minor undeads?
swarms of thrall that they control.
So we just lure him out of the grave and Lich is powerless.
They're pretty clever for undeads.
If we're going to do that, we're probably going to need a healer, to be honest.
I can
Probably.
heal myself.
I know we don't have a healer. That's the
Or
annoying
can
part.
I heal everyone?
Yeah, I'm a tank with healing capabilities, but not enough.
And
Yeah,
can heal
I was gonna
myself.
say I have spells that can enhance our performance, but nothing to heal. Plus, I've only got 31 hit points.
Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah. I'm a caster. I'm not beefy.
Dude, we are
I
here
don't
to
have a
protect
taunt
ya.
ability. But considering you're in the background most of the time, hopefully they hit me instead of you.
Well, that's the point of a tank.
Well, I can't make them attack me. Do you have a spell that can which
I
Put
can.
grit on them.
I can also attack people to give you opportunities to.
Wait, you have a thing where it makes them attack you?
No, I was
Yeah.
joking.
Really? What's that?
Give me a sec. Which of these abilities would that be? That's a huge list.
Oh, it's one of the maneuvers.
Yeah, gunning attack.
Cool.
Well, now that we've got that sorted, I suggest we befriend a healer.
We could also just go in again and ask the priest, how does one kill Lich? Please?
True.
This is group
Oh.
I have. What? How kill
We-
Lich?
We get Araman to come on and become a healer.
Oh, hell yeah. Or we get Han.
Yeah. What about the Lich from Adventure Time?
What about it?
Just because you're sending photos of that. And that's the only Lich I've ever seen, is the one from Adventure Time. So do you just want to talk to the priest then to get more advice before we send
Yeah, just return. What?
before we go?
We could.
Because to be honest, I don't really want hell to open up on the world. So, and plus if I meet the Lich,
Lilith is part of the underworld.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna go powered up.
Just saying.
Maybe we should buy some. Maybe we should buy some horses, or like, maybe I can create a horse and a cart for the horses.
I don't need a
Even afford
horse.
a
I
dog right now.
I can summon a horse.
I don't know. Chen, can I summon a dragon to fly on?
I'm still moaning dread. So
Can't Monarch summon a dragon?
You're
Fly
you're
on.
what now?
Chen, can I summon a dragon?
You could summon a dragon that'd be big enough for you to put your foot on, and then you'd probably crush it.
Aww. What a dragon.
But I can summon a horse, Jen. How many
Why
would
don't
that carry? At least two.
Can I not try and transmute some kind of like carriage so we can all sit in the back of it?
So around this point, there's
Dismissed.
you notice from the other side of the street that there's a very familiar face just kind of leant up against the wall, just watching you guys with
Cillian.
their arms crossed.
who is it?
Evelyn.
Make
Sadly.
perception.
Who is it?
Sadlin.
Sadlin. Hey.
I said
Good.
I said it 3 times, but I was talked over.
Well, suck it.
Like, oh look, it's Adeline. Hey, Adeline.
She's probably not gonna be very happy about the fact that we don't want to retrieve the artifact for Cillian.
We didn't say
Not
that.
fair.
We just think it's more important to deal with that
I'm
lich.
sure she won't care. She would just be disappointed.
Hey, Adeline.
I can hear you.
Sorry.
Adeline, how does one kill Lich?
I just want to kill it.
I'm sorry, what?
How do you kill a
We're,
Lich?
Paladin
What
stuff, you
preparations
know.
would
We're
one have
aware
to
of
make
it.
to kill a Lich?
Everybody's talking over each other. How great.
Yeah, it's classic. What
Just get to the
preparations would
point.
one have to do to kill a Lich?
A lich. I'm sorry, I can't help you with that one. I'd have to do some research and get back to you.
So, what would happen if we kill the lich? Will everything be resolved?
No,
Oh, well,
we would probably we would
Well, I'd
get
assume that the lich's plan would come to a halt.
Yeah, but is there any other obstacles we'd have to go through? as
I
well?
would get an item that would be a tool of Bahamut's power that we could use to further fight the evils.
Okay.
Which, as you said,
How do you know you get this tool?
for this world.
Does it come off his dead body?
All I know is to go kill the Lich and then return here to the High Priest.
Right. Okay. Seems a bit iffy. Because how do we know you're
However, I'm
definitely
sure we can go. We can loot the tomb of the Lich and probably find some artifact.
Just for some metagaming, I mean, why are we even discussing? I just convinced Toriel to stick to my plan. You know?
Because we're allowed
But,
to discuss.
no one likes your plan.
Yeah, well, it's literally personal Toriel.
By the way, Marduk never said he wants that artifact.
Tiffany just likes to talk. She's an intelligent lady. She likes to
Probably never told you about it either.
Out of interest, may I ask what artifacts?
Go ahead.
Which
Well,
artifact?
Mum.
God damn it! I mean, wasn't I standing next to Mordok? I'm pretty sure I know about it.
yeah, you do. Tiffany probably doesn't, and Garth doesn't.
An artifact from the stronghold of Berk.
Everyone was at the stand.
Yeah, we're all at the stall.
An
I
artifact
see.
from the dwarven
People
stronghold on Berkdekaft.
The problem is we lose 2 days. No?
Oh, really? I'm not familiar with.
Well, are you familiar with?
Berkdekaft?
No, fuck. Let me get my.
Say that again.
Berkdekaft?
Are you familiar with the story of the dwarf Urgir. Stromberg.
Excuse me?
Urgir Stormbernd. Stormbernd.
One more time?
Urgir Stormbernd.
Olga Stormbrand.
What the fuck? That sounded nothing alike.
This is how you
Well,
told me to
I got
spell
the
it.
Stormbrand, and there's only one dwarf hero who goes by that name.
This is how you told me to spell it, Shan.
But yes, I'm familiar with his story. I don't believe it.
You don't?
No, why would I? Anyone with an artifact that powerful would surely come back.
Not if he used it to defeat all these creatures.
What if he's the lich?
What? Yeah. What if he turned into a lich as well?
Yeah, and
But-
just kind of
but-
wondered.
Well, the story goes that he was a
Violence.
very powerful warrior, not a very powerful magic user.
True.
It'd be rather hard for someone with no magical prowess to become a lich.
Pretty sure he was a fighter.
But I think you can turn other people into liches, can't you?
It's a very long and tedious process, and the lich probably
Yeah,
wouldn't survive.
says the guy who does not understand anything about magic.
Why don't we make
can
Garth
speculate.
into a lich and then he can fight the other lich? That's a good plan.
Yeah, okay, let me just commune with the dark forces for a minute.
Of course, doubling
Excellent.
the problem equals resolution. Yeah.
The dark forces aren't picking up.
Tiffany, do you know any silencing spell?
We can shove a rock down their throats.
I am considering it. Strangely, Marduk finds the biggest rock he can carry and start looking at his hand and then at Garth and goes like, nah.
Adeline raises an eyebrow.
Hey, I raised an eyebrow in real life. I like Adeline.
Feel connected.
Yeah, I feel very connected. I also sometimes just trip and don't get up. Definitely. Do Dragonborns have eyebrows?
Your picture does.
No, you're wrong. You're not wrong.
So I'm
We
guessing
don't read emotions otherwise.
I'm guessing we're going to the priest now before we waste any more time.
Well, not that watching this whole conversation is very entertaining, but I'm actually here on business.
Are you
Oh,
going
well,
back to wait? Are you going back to Siosa after this?
That's so it would.
Is your
we're here
business
for a
leaning
reason.
against the wall?
Are you going back to Siosa after this?
She smiles at you, Toriel, and she looks to you, Tiffany. Well, I live there, so I assume so.
Do you reckon you could kind of drop us off just outside of Siosa then?
How would that work?
Well, we don't go into Siosa. Siosa's like under a tree.
Yeah, but if you use the teleportation seal, we would be in Siosa.
True. So I have-
Anyway, ignoring everybody, what kind of business?
Unfortunately,
What?
Adeline knows you, Murdoch. Unfortunately, I don't have the teleportation seals required for a group of this size.
Would you walk back?
Well, I have one for myself.
Well, I could always disguise myself into a different person, so it's not a problem for me to go back into the city centre.
Can you do that for all of us?
I don't. I'll have to read the spell again. Not sure if I can do it for multiple people, unless
So,
I...
what's the business you wanted to conduct with us? As you.
Well, after the meeting last night, I had a discussion with Cillian and some of the other members. And it seems that in vouching for you, I've apparently accepted responsibility over your group, and therefore I'm required to aid you.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
well.
I'm sorry for you.
that's kind of awkward.
Very.
Great, we can use your help.
Well, I'm pretty sure Adeline wants us to go retrieve the artifact and not fight some lich on the other side of
Well-
the island.
Just tell us what we shouldn't definitely not do, and I'll try to keep my scaly friend here at the leech.
Well, you definitely shouldn't die,
Oh,
Figured that one.
that's informative.
and you definitely should retrieve the artifact.
Which we definitely didn't plan on doing.
What would we
like
get
a
if
flying
we
expression.
retrieve the artifact?
Well, I assume some answers to all of those questions you have.
Maybe some teleportation seals.
Some
That would be a
infinity.
perk, yes.
Infinity teleportation seals?
I imagine there'd be a limit on them, but there'd be more than one-time use.
Oh,
Because we could do that and then teleport to Siosa. I'd disguise myself. Hopefully, maybe disguise yous. If not, smuggle yous out. Of
Okay, out of game here. Tiffany, you couldn't wait to leave Siosa. Why do you want to go back?
What?
we all couldn't wait to get out of Siosa because there was a guy hot on our trail there.
Yeah.
So,
Well, obviously, if we
no
need
doubt,
to go
yeah.
back to go to.
That's a question you could have asked her in-game.
Yeah. But, like, the thing is, if we have to go back to where the lich is, we're gonna either have to walk past Siosa, go into Siosa and sneak out, go the long way around Siosa.
Well, Siosa's not on this plane.
True.
It's in a pocket dimension.
Oh, excellent.
Oh yeah, things,
At least for the time
complications.
being.
Are you saying it's underground? Is that what it is?
No, it's in a pocket dimension.
You don't know what a pocket dimension is?
No, I don't. I don't play D&D.
Freaking tourist.
I don't play D&D. I don't watch Lord of the Rings or anything like that.
The way I imagine it, the gods are on one plane,
Lord of the
right?
Rings.
We
What
are
the
on
hell
another.
is Lord of the Rings?
Must be a good play.
The way I
Can
imagine
watched it?
Pocket Dimension, the gods are on one plane and we are on another, and Pocket Dimensions are somewhere in between.
Yeah, sounds about
That's
right.
crudely correct. Think of a pocket dimension as a pocket on this plane.
The first time I've heard of Siosa being a pocket dimension, to be honest.
You've never
Pocket
heard of a
Dimension.
Pocket Dimension in your life?
No, I never
Okay.
heard in-game anyone call it that.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned it before. Something like being in between the realms of existence.
Bullshit.
You did?
Well, I never heard it, so that's why I've got a bit confused.
So, we
Hold
should...
up. Out of game, let me just clarify this. So, if you think of this as the mortal plane,
Yeah, I know what it is, now that you've
You guys
told
are good at
us.
Yeah, we're there. On the moral plane.
okay. The gods have done this, so they can't get in, and neither can the evil deities.
Except they can.
No,
Yeah, I
That's the whole
know.
plot.
And then
Now that you've
they've
explained it.
they've also done this. Okay?
Yeah?
So gods will have plane here, plane here, plane here, plane here, like all these planes for themselves. And in the hells, they'll have plane here, plane here, plane here, all planes for themselves.
Yeah.
A pocket dimension would be something that, oh my god, the pen stopped working at a crucial moment.
I
Something
understand
that
what one
will have
is.
different planes.
It's
Pocket
obvious.
dimension would be like that.
It's obvious what it is when you said between the gods and humans. I know about stuff like that.
Point is, if we don't go into this pocket dimension, we can just walk past
Yeah.
Siosa.
Yeah?
Yeah, but we would have to take about an 8-day journey there.
Yeah. It's three. It's
And
it's 2 3s and a 6. Both have downsides. I just thought Siosa was under a tree, which is why I got confused.
No, the gateway is a tree.
So, well, we guess we have the question once more. Do we go retrieve some artifact?
Or
Or
retrieve another artifact.
Well, we
or
might
retrieve
go
another artifact that might save the planet?
I would vote for the second one.
Well, then we would go to kill a lich.
No, we would go to Esther.
Well, that's not the artifact that would save the planet.
We would mean you included.
For the time being, yes. I'm not required to help with your task, but escorting you there would hurry the task along, would it not?
I think it would be rude to neglect any good help.
Alan, would you be willing to help us go kill a lich if we would go retrieve this artifact?
Well, then that would be a favor then, wouldn't it? And favors have a value to someone like me.
Forget I asked.
No, what do you want in return?
It's something that requires resources I don't have at the moment. I'd be able to explain to you later.
I think
Well,
it's quite
you've
obvious.
been true to your word so far.
I always am.
So if you help us retrieve this artifact, you will help us kill the lich.
No, that's not how it works. You've already agreed to retrieving the artifact.
We didn't
Exactly,
agree.
true.
We agreed
Basically
to a meeting, not to retrieving an artifact.
Actually, we did agree.
Well, we didn't actually
We
decline.
can just say
for
mission
good reasons.
failed, we'll get it next time.
Cillian's very good at tricking people, shall we say. That's why they call him the puppeteer.
Yeah.
I like
Wait,
the botanist more.
didn't we come up with that name?
Nope.
We'll
he
call
didn't.
him Mark.
No.
He'd rather be called the puppeteer out in the open than
I
silly.
remember that.
Oh, I don't care what he wants.
Neither do I. That's why I do not want to go retrieve this artifact.
This could be important.
We're kind of locked into a very tricky deal here.
Garf's
That's
taking a nap.
That's why you're here.
That is why I'm here. Otherwise, I would have been long gone.
I take a short rest.
For what? You didn't lose anything.
Just because it's the right time now.
Marduk picks
There's
up.
nothing better to do since you're doing
Marduk
such as
Marduk
stuck
picks
into
up the stone again.
not deciding anything.
Adeline rolls her eyes.
Alright, why don't you explain the situation and what we should do in your opinion, Adeline? And we'll come to a decision then.
In my opinion, you should go to Esther, get the necessary information, retrieve the artifact, return it to Cillian, answer all the questions you like from him, and then do whatever the hell you please.
This is turning into one sticky situation.
I meant if a lich goes strong, we get strong over time, but so does a lich. Unless...
Do you know what this lich wants?
What?
Do you know what this lich wants?
He doesn't even know what
No.
he looks like.
He could be wanting the same artifact
I'm sorry,
we're
God, what did you
gathering.
say?
Well, she has really little information on our target.
We could
So-
go ask the priest.
You want to go and fight a lich, but you have no idea what a lich is.
That's why
Yeah,
I
and
gathered-
we don't know if we're gonna get this artifact.
I
the
filled
priest
in my
about.
team.
Far be it from me to stop you, but that is possibly the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That's why we want to get information on it from the priest as soon as I filled in my team.
Then what the hell are we waiting here for?
Well, we wanted to
No
go
one
ask
knows
the
what they
priest.
actually want to do!
Adeline showed up.
No one knows what they actually want to do. I've put an idea for it, it gets shut down.
I know what I want to do. I know what I want you to do.
All my
Get some
ideas are
cheese.
so stupid, even though my ideas actually work out really well.
And what was your idea, Tiffany?
I just said either we do it on foot, walk past it,
So your idea is to go and
Siosa.
fight the Lich.
But
Yeah.
where will we find this lich?
See what I mean? You know what? I'm just not gonna talk.
In the swamp south of Siosa.
Because you're getting
Literally.
intimidated and aren't even able to construct.
I keep getting shot down with my ideas, and then my ideas are actually okay. Like most of the time, my ideas that work out just fine.
She kind of face palms and she's like, "You don't even know where it is."
Of course we don't. I don't know anything about it until right now.
Why don't we go ask the priest some more questions that I forgot to ask, and we make a decision
Everything
then?
I do is called stupid by Fritz because my ideas actually work out just fine.
Still bad about this.
Yeah, I am actually. Everything I say, you're like, you contradict it. You can't use that spell. You
Instead-
can't do this. Well, I can, mate.
Apparently so.
Tiffany, instead of arguing about the stupidity of Garth, why don't we go ask the priest
Yeah, that's a Garth. Garth just.
about
I
what we
wasn't
know,
talking
what
shit,
he
that was
knows
Chris.
of the Lich, and we make a decision then if we go help to retrieve the artifact for Adeline or we go fight the Lich. Is anyone opposed to this idea?
I don't give a shit.
Excellent.
Neither do I anymore. I mean, I thought I persuaded you to actually join in retrieving the damn artifact from the mountain.
Well, we gave that idea up.
But apparently not even Murdoch that wants it, so... And you just didn't didn't care about me actually rolling a 20 for one.
Because it's stupid that you can just persuade me. You should be able to do that on player v player.
Yeah, and I just gave you my arguments.
He said he wanted to try and persuade.
You know, this is
we
literally
just-
just a game, and I gave you some arguments like this artifact might help us in your
Well, I
quest.
agreed, and then
And,
Mordok said you
and we wouldn't lose
and
that,
then the other half
much
of the
time,
team
and we're so
said-
close in proximity to it.
God damn
While
it!
the other one
Welcome
would be days away, you know.
Welcome to Lands of Arguing.
Those are good arguments, but you kinda just ignored.
I was agreeing with you, and then the other half of the team said, no, we don't want to go there.
No, we didn't.
I was full along. We could have gone to
Me and Marduk. Well, I don't know about Marduk, but I don't think we cared about getting this artifact. And then I suggested a plan to get to
Apparently we
where the
didn't.
Lich might
Oh my
be.
We
God,
just
okay,
bought
I-
items for this quest.
I
Tiffany.
suggested how we might get to the place where the Lich might be, and then everyone just chat on it.
Well,
Who
if
is
you guys are
opposed-
having such a hard time deciding amongst yourselves, why don't we listen to someone with a concrete plan, like me?
Alright, fine. Show me the way.
Can we at least first ask the priest about the Lich?
Sure. I need some time to prepare. Meet me back here in about an hour.
Okay.
Gladly.
Thank you.
Garth takes a short rest and then comes back. He's literally
Alright.
just getting a bench somewhere.
Does the team want to come in with me to ask the priest?
Yeah, I'm gonna pray
No.
to God I don't slam my fist into someone's face. Tiffany is pissed off.
Alright, I go in again. I hope my team comes with me so I don't look really dumb. Which I
Yes,
probably will anyway.
I'm going in and I'm praying my heart out.
I've never seen the High Priest leave, so he should still be there, right?
Meet me in an hour here. Bye, everyone. I just wander off.
Okay, I follow Toriel.
I go too.
Alright, so Toriel, Tiffany, and Murdoch make our way back across town, around the markets up towards the temple's district.
Weren't we always in the temple?
No, you were back by the front gates.
What? Okay. I thought we met
Yeah.
by the temple.
No.
Okay.
Regardless, you're at the temple now. The doors to the Salvarine, I've got the wrong notes up. The doors to the Temple of the Forest are open. The doors to the Platinum Shard are open.
Where's the temple on the map?
6.
Copy that.
Is the High Priest there?
He is, in a similar manner to which you left him when you last spoke. However, there seems to be significantly less people in here now. There's only around 2 or 3.
Excellent. Then we can easily approach him again.
Toriel, you've returned.
Yes, I have gathered a team to which agreed, well, to kill the Lich now or later. And before we make a decision of which we do, we would like to have some more information on the matter.
I've given you most of the information I can. What were you hoping to learn?
On
Can you give us a
how
call?
to prepare to fight for a Lich and where the you have more information on where the tomb is.
Give us a call.
Well, I've never encountered a lich myself. However, I have heard tales, I've read books, I've looked into this since I've received my visions. I know the liches are very powerful. They should not be taken lightly. They very rarely leave their seat of power unless they need to. One second, guys.
Meanwhile, Garth is just chilling on a bench like some kind of...
Hobo.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like Garth more and more. Wait, actually it's the opposite.
I know that if the lich isn't fully destroyed, it will return again at full power within the week.
How do we fully destroy it? Burn the entire body?
I'm not entirely sure, but
Hang on.
that may well
You
work.
in a week, but we only have a week to get there.
No, after we kill it we have a week to fully destroy the body.
Yes. I believe they have the ability to reanimate the dead.
Yeah.
The ability to counteract magic. The ability to view from very far away. I've also heard of tales of liches instantly killing people with but a flick of the wrist.
Well, why are you only are you sending any more people to go kill it, or just us?
I sent only Toriel, and it was not an order from me, it was an order from the Platinum One. He must believe in you. I don't believe he'd so willingly send you to your death. And Avion seemed to be okay with it. Very concerned, but he had faith in you.
And all we need to do is kill it and return?
Well, yes, but if you do, I would appreciate destroying the body as well.
Yeah, we will.
Is there anything else you...
Well, do you know any a precise location of the tomb? Or just the entire
Anything at
area?
all that will help us, like how to kill it, how to dispose of the body, where it is.
My vision did not
Eyeball.
extend that
The
far.
vision should be more clear. Go to Specsavers.
You're just being an
Jesus,
ass.
Tiffany, calm down.
And this was
It's
the
just silly.
Queen of Valkyria.
Yes.
Very distinguished company, Toriel.
So silly. Like, it's no information whatsoever.
I apologize, my lady. I am but a priest. I don't spend my weekends gallivanting around the countryside hunting down liches and undead.
I should try.
Hi, come with us, mate. Come gallivant with us.
I would be more of a burden to you.
Are you sure?
So
If you were looking for a place to gather some information on liches, maybe the Order might know more.
Okay.
If you have the stomach to deal with them.
they are a troublesome one and very bothersome, but I suppose we have to do.
Indeed.
Well, if that is all the information you can give us, then I thank you for your time.
If you could learn of who this lich was, maybe a fragment of his old life might be of some boon to you, possibly. This is just a hunch.
Ooh.
Excited, are we?
Yeah, that's fucking that's Full Metal Alchemist stuff.
Woo!
Woo! Hell yeah!
It's actually basic esoteric. Yeah.
Screw it. Full Metal Alchemist.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
Guessing you guys are a fan of that anime,
So excited.
especially Tiffany.
Woo!
It's only
So
the best
right,
anime ever
Let's get
made.
on our merry way. Let's all go together,
I
happily singing,
apologize, I could
holding
not be of more
hands.
help, Toriel.
What was that?
I apologize, I could not be of more help. As you
were-
know, visions are cryptic.
Yeah,
I do my best to interpret as I can.
You don't have to tell me that.
and the gods are as mysterious as they can be.
It must be for a reason.
I thank you for the information you gave us and the time we used. We will then be on our way to do research and hopefully we
He
will.
extends his arms and bows towards you.
Well, I bow back. Good day.
Good day. You see his face kind of frown. The
This is
dragon on one
cozy.
side, it's got a small like tooth kind of sticks out as he watches you. The look of concern, but also sadness behind the eyes. The one human eye and the one glassy dragonborn eye.
Now what?
Want to get more information? Pick up Garth.
Well,
Garth isn't here. Garth shouldn't be talking right now.
Garth made it very clear he didn't care at all.
Nah, he just said it, that's all.
So now do we want to go to the library and research about the
currently-
swamp and people who went there? Do we want to go to the Order of Shaltir or do we want to do something completely different?
Garth's currently consolidating on his past and the mistakes he made. And asking himself how he ended up in this.
Be Hello?
Hello?
Anyone wanna answer my question?
I mean, maybe, but maybe I'll get turned down.
Okay, excellent.
We aren't really best friends with the Order.
Well, we aren't at quarrel with them either, are we?
I mean,
We're pretty much at quarrel with them. I rather
did we
not
like
deal.
screw up the
I'd rather not deal with them right now.
Well, out of game they had something against you, Murdoch, not the rest of us.
we broke into like Seldo's house.
Wait, didn't Adeline say we're searched?
Yeah, we're
We're
wanted. Yeah,
Well, that might be a problem.
yeah. I don't think we should turn ourselves in. Maybe we'll get money for it, but
Yeah, because
Oh,
that's how
okay.
it works.
pretty sure we'll get our heads removed.
Well, it's a good way to end the adventure. Let's go to the Order of Shaltir.
Waiting on you guys.
I'm waiting on a decision to my question.
Garf isn't there.
Then I'll just go to the library. God dang it.
You're gonna pass the place you wanna pick up Garf?
I don't know where you are. I don't know if I pass you.
Well, I just stayed where we agreed to meet, chilling on a bench, consolidating the past.
Probably don't even have enough time to do research. Because an hour goes past quickly.
Also that. But yeah. I mean, I think radiant damage should be good against the leech. You're a paladin, so all your skills are basically built around fighting the undead. We have Fireball Lady
Sorry about that.
and somebody with expertise in dark magic and shit. So it would be kind.
What's the plan, guys? What are you doing?
I wanted to go to the library, but then I remember just going to the library will probably take an hour.
Yeah.
I
Right,
think
so-
if Cillian did something to make Adeline help us, which is probably, I don't know,
Roll an intelligence check.
intelligent. Yeah, give me a sec.
I mean, we shouldn't get her mad.
Oh fuck me, that's 15. That was almost 20.
That's all right.
Almost.
From especially your conversation with Adeline, you would know that it would have been some kind of deal that she has to honor.
Or magic, maybe?
Yeah, it's more on the cloudy side. You're not entirely sure on that. It's most likely either a deal or a contract
Hmm.
or something, business related.
If I see Garf, I just sit next to Garf.
I was like occupied the entire bench.
We are on our merry way.
I
Oh, yeah.
say let's go meet Adeline.
Well, then we
Yeah.
will have to wait. Actually, okay, yeah, sure. Let's go back to the meeting place.
Alright. Fellas, got any interesting?
Garth, please wait for Chen.
Yeah,
Who's
you have to
Chen?
make your way back across town. The bustle in the city has picked up again. It's getting relatively lively. There appears to be a large procession of the Trymirian Legion patrolling down one street and escorting a few carts in, coming from the direction of the capital. Are you guys going to make your way down that street or take another one?
Where are we meeting, Adeline?
South side of town.
In an hour's time.
Well, in about 35 minutes.
I mean,
Maybe 40.
probably we go through the side streets that aren't as heavily occupied.
Okay. You guys continue down a few of the alleys. You notice a few kids just playing. A couple of people who are kind of lugging heavy sacks and such for alleyways. A couple of them give you some shifty looks. But relatively without issue, you make your way back to the meeting point. You're a little early, but Garth is there.
Guys, got anything interesting?
Not really.
Okay. So how do we fight the Lich then? I imagine this sword would be useful, since it is magical.
I
Most
don't
likely
really
have to
know.
find a fragment of the old life the Lich lived when he was still human. Or
Heard of that
actually,
one?
Chen, out of game. human is a broad term for all humans, you know, but what's the general term for all life? Because there are more than one race.
Being.
No. Wow, that's really interesting.
Also out of game, Vera said it was a hunch.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try. We should go to the Rochelle tier, ask them,
No,
Read
we have
group.
turned in.
see what we can find out, and go with all the knowledge we can get.
Well, let's go
I
to
don't-
Madeline. She might have some influence. That would
That
help
still
us.
leads the question: do we help Adeline or do we not?
I think we should.
I think it is a good idea. I know that the Lich is a very dangerous thing at the moment. We don't have a lot of information to go off. Like, I know it's serious, but we could spend ages walking around unclear where we're supposed to go.
I think it won't be that hard to miss.
The biggest positive I could see of joining this group is we would probably have access to more knowledge, more people who work in the industry of gathering knowledge.
I do think it's a good idea if we had more party members before we go.
Alright, I suppose we help Adeline. And
Well-
hopefully she will actually do something for us instead of bitching about it.
Well, if you consider that we might actually get something from it, even though nothing was promised to us.
Well, the way
We
I
might
see
get
it,
teleportation stuff, or like more information or money or anything like that.
I do hope we gain something. Otherwise it will have been a waste of our time.
So where to? Do you want to go to the library or do you want to head straight to where Adeline wants us to go?
I don't think we have time to go to the library.
Fair enough.
Whether you succeed or fail, it's not a waste of my time. His voice apparates from nowhere.
Whose voice?
It appears to be Adeline's voice. It doesn't seem to have a source or a direction.
Excuse me, what?
Have you been spying on us, Adeline? That's considered rude where I come from.
No, it's just, let's say traveling the roads in broad daylight is a little dangerous for me.
Yeah, I could say that.
You're
alright.
You're wanted as well?
No, not in the same way Cillian is.
In what way then?
I imagine a resourceful woman like her has enemies. You could imagine that.
Yes, the lady has her secrets.
That also. Alright.
Very
Well,
well. Lead us, Adeline.
I'm sure we'll be successful with your help.
Well, I'm kind of invisible. How about you lead me?
How about you tell us what direction to go in, and we
What do
will
you
walk
mean you're
there.
invisible?
She
The
is
literal
literally
fact
invisible.
that she's invisible.
Alright, can I investigate where we have to go, which direction?
It's not very hard. You look on the floor, and an arrow seems to be being drawn, like in the dirt, pointing towards the western side of town.
Very well. And I go to the. I just start walking to the west.
Alright, I erased the arrow of my foot. Would be quite suspicious.
But yeah, it's relatively easy. Falling from where you are, you just kind of follow the wall around. You get to the side, the western side of town. The gate is open as it's letting in like various passengers, carts and travelers. There are a few guards that are like checking in some of the carriages, checking backs, frisking a few people down and such. You guys just going through?
Yeah.
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 Of course.
Cool, yeah.
Do we
can everyone
wanna-
just roll?
Do y'all want to buy horses first so we can get there quicker?
Yeah, how much are horses?
About 100 gold, 75 gold. However,
Well, we
I,
ask.
I can summon a horse.
Good for you.
You hear a voice. I can procure some horses as long as you don't kill them.
Well then.
Why would we kill
I do not
horses?
plan on it. But horse meat is tasty, you know.
Well, from what Cillian informs me, you have rather bad luck with horses.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
we did have a curse that affected the circumstances that we had with the horses.
Did I
Which
even have a
reminds me,
horse back
Murdoch,
then?
take this. And your hand is kind of pulled forwards. And you feel a small, like metallic object as your hand is then forced closed and like pushed to your chest.
What is it?
Put it around your neck.
Okay. I kinda...
Now make a
Inspect-
dexterity saving throw.
Shut up. I make a perception on the object you gave me.
Okay, go ahead. I mean, it's not really required. Like, if you open your hand, you look at it, it's a very finely crafted amulet of sorts, encrusted with a greenish type gem, almost similar color to your skin. There also appears to be a few runes that are flashing across of it.
Okay, I choose to trust Adeline and just put it around my neck. Now what?
Did he only give Marduk one? Was it just him who got given one?
Yep.
Anyway, I do believe that 4 horses would be in need.
Yeah, but we're going
Mar-
aren't we going up
Marduk.
mountains?
No, I don't think we're using the teleportation squads.
No, like, are we going up a mountain? Because donkeys are better for going up mountains than horses.
We're not going to the mountain, Tiffany.
Okay then.
Murdoch,
Yeah?
you feel as if you can breathe again, like as if a really heavy, hulking hand was literally like grasping your throat tensely, and as the necklace finds purchase on your body, that feeling seems to release and
Whoa.
evaporate.
What did you just do to me?
Oh, nothing, but I'll deal with a couple of those dreams.
Thanks. What is this thing?
One of my little secrets.
Can you at least give me the name of it?
Yes, it's an amulet.
Thanks. I choose not to, go into it deeper and just be thankful I can actually breathe again.
Well, it's can everyone just roll me a d20?
Everyone, alright.
Just normal d20.
D20, no modifier.
2.
Actually, yeah, plus your charisma modifier.
18, that's 20 then.
11.
That's 3, 5.
Tiffany?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
D20 plus your charisma.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking for it.
Okay.
8.
Alright. You guys make your way through the checkpoint relatively easily. Guards kind of look over Toriel. No issue. Look over Garth. Fine. Murloc, you start to step through. And one of the larger gentlemen, he appears to be a Goliath. Draped in Trymirian Legion armor, wearing heavy chainmail. He just kind of looks you over for a second and then like forcibly pushes you up against the wall and begins to pat you down.
Ow! What are you doing?
Doesn't everyone ever wear weapons? What the fuck is patting down gonna do?
He kind of looks tutorial and doesn't say anything and goes back to searching Murdoch. He concludes.
Find anything you like?
He pats down your legs, down your arms.
I ask, find anything you like?
He kind of, as he goes to stand back up, as a Goliath stands around your torso higher than you, as he stands back up, he knees you in the crotch.
Ugh, ow!
And he waves you on through. He looks you over, Tiffany, and he goes to start patting you down. And then he just stops.
Oh,
He turns back up, and he lets you on through.
perks of being a woman.
Wouldn't you being a woman make him pat you more?
There
No.
are people with some dignity, you know.
Make perception check, Toriel.
You're a woman too.
Okay. Perception. 18.
Yeah, you see to the side of this checkpoint that there is an officer in full plate mail armor wearing a helmet. Her armor looks a lot more elaborate and fanciful. Her cloak is of higher quality, and she appears to just be watching the guard, and she kind of waves him away as she goes pat down Tiffany. Is a she, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys continue outwards of town. You're walking for about 5 minutes before you come upon a small building, which appears to be a former stable house of sorts. Much larger than the stable house you've seen before. It has around 40 to 50 different horses in it. You get the feel that some of these horses have probably been left there as people enter Yanmei. You watch as the door just kind of swings open, and you hear a couple of light footsteps. And then this dark cloak apparates as Adeline takes down her hood. She seems to make a few like hand gestures and say something to someone in a language. What languages do all of you guys speak?
Common and Draconic.
Nope.
Under common and elvish and common.
Nope.
Orcish, common,
Nope.
as I thought.
Yes, you guys understand what she says. It appears someone inside answers back to her. She walks out. Take your pick. And she puts her hood back up. And she disappears again.
We're gonna steal them?
No, she just probably bought them.
We're borrowing them.
So what kind of is it? The horses we're looking at?
It is.
Well,
Hey.
I'm gonna summon a horse.
Now, which one looks like a good horse, a good beefy horse?
Beefy.
I'm quite a tall person. I want a strong horse.
The strongest horse you probably find is a large white one with a very flowing mane, long tail, with brown flecks on it.
Right. So
It
it's
looks
not.
very,
It
very
looks,
muscular and
Right.
very distinguished as far as horses go.
it's not like it hasn't got any downsides, has it?
Make a investigation. No, yeah, investigation.
Am I summoning my horse?
Can I use my
Yeah, if you
animal handling to determine what horse is better for me?
I got 18.
I'm searching for a persevering horse.
It appears to be very strong, very
It's got good stamina.
yeah. It appears to be healthy,
Oh, great.
well bred. It does look like it'd be a bit unruly, though.
Unruly. Like, it won't do as it's told.
Depends.
Chen?
Hold up. Toriel is summoning a horse.
Indeed.
Hold up. The spell is called what again?
The spell is called Find Steed. Second level conjuration. Casting time 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Toriel takes a moment to stand there and begins to make some symbols with her hand, which kind of flash with an arcane, divine light as she traces these symbols in the air and begins to speak under her breath while you guys are choosing your horses.
I went to roll to see which horse, like, how will I know that you said it's unruly? Does that mean it's just gonna gallop off if it, will it just run away?
No.
Right, okay. I was also gonna do an animal handling roll, but
I mean, there's a whole manner of horses here, guys. Just pick a horse.
Yes, I guess they're all pretty good.
I pick a horse.
They all look like good horses.
I pick the horse that you were talking about.
Okay, Tiffany
Is
picks
that-
a white steed.
Is there a black one?
There is a black horse, jet black, no mane, long tail.
Yeah, I'll take that one.
Right. I'm searching for something for a persevering one, and I rolled a 21 in animal handling. Which one would that be?
You go through the stable, and as you kind of get to one, it seems to take a kind of a liking to you. It's brown, slightly droopy eyes, but it seems to respond well to you.
Alright. Probably an older one, is it?
It looks like it's there in years, but no, it still looks like it could do a decent job of riding.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's my boy.
So yeah, you guys mount up. As you do, you kind of look back towards Toriel, who's coming to the end of finishing up her five steed. And what kind of horse did you summon?
A war horse.
Okay. Watch out, the store stands, and you hear a neighing in the distance, and as this horse reels around the corner, like screeching towards you, you see this golden furred horse with this elaborate rider's armor placed upon it, swirled with various arcane and holy symbols, the symbol of Bahamut emblazoned across its head guard. And it runs up to Toriel and kind of rears its legs back up and brings it down and bows its head towards you.
I guess I touch on the head and then get on a horse.
Cool. With that, you guys make your way out of Yanwei eastwards towards Esther.
Alright, and off we are again.
So, as you guys begin to ride, you notice this is a more tame part of Trymira. The fields filled with this verdant green grass, the occasional trees dotted about. You pass a few settlements in the distance. A few creeks here and there, some streams. Okay, Toro, can you roll me a d12?
Me?
Yeah.
I can probably do that.
If you get an 11, you will encounter monsters.
We
Okay.
didn't roll an 11.
Yeah. Here you go. You guys continue onwards.
Why do you make me roll? Excuse me?
Because you're the
You're
first
the one
on
attracting
my-
trouble.
Because
You,
I'm what?
you were the first one on my thing.
Oh, I'm the furthest ahead. Okay.
Anyway,
Those two, I guess.
yeah, you guys continue on, begin to ride for the next 4 to 5 hours relatively easily.
Chen,
For your horse begin to show signs of needing rest.
Chen,
Yes.
am I allowed to work on my rock while on horseback, or is that unable to be done?
Well. What's
Make
the matter with
me
the
a
rock
dexterity
again?
check.
Can someone explain what you wanted with the rock again?
If she wants to explain to you, she will.
22.
No, easily. You kind of ride your horse sideways, you sling legs over, and you pull out your armrest and begin to work on the stone.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, she's a flexible girl.
Which would take you up to the completion time of your stone, I believe. What did you choose again? Tiffany. Was it resistance or was it speed?
Tiffany?
Yeah,
Hello?
still here.
Hello?
What?
Hello?
Hello?
What type of stone did you make?
It was increased to Constitution saving throws.
Proficiency in Constitution saving.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's on your person if you want to
Yay!
dot your.
Okay,
You do.
so you just made a magical item.
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
I can make more.
Be great. One for everyone.
Maybe.
So yeah, you guys ride for 4 to 5 hours. Are you pushing your horses?
Nah, I don't think so. I
Does
wouldn't.
my horse need a break?
It looks like it could go for a while longer, but if you were to rest it now,
Except everyone else needs resting your horses now or later.
I want it in good condition. I wouldn't go further.
We can take like a sudden break, but we'll probably get attacked if we do.
Well, wasn't a problem. Problem now. Till now.
What does everyone else want to do? Do you want to stop and give the horse a rest, or do you want to keep going until we make it to the entrance and then have a rest? Anyone?
Let's let the horses rest.
Good
Okay.
choice.
you guys take a moment to unmount your horses. You kind of hitch them up. But begin to like munch at some grass. You notice a few birds overhead here and there. Tiffany, D12.
Kind of looking forward to actually encounter anything.
I don't want to encounter anything.
I know.
Tiffany,
Yeah, what?
you roll a d12
Okay. Why?
because Chen said so.
Man, you're not listening at all, are you?
No, I got confused. D12 with what?
Just the D12.
Just
I got a
yourself.
3.
Great, yeah. Relatively peaceful rest.
Alright.
So you
Right.
guys begin to unhitch your horses. You mount back up and take off further down the road.
Actually, a shame.
You'll hear a voice alongside you. I advise you to stick to the roads. No, you guys have been known to wander off of it. It's probably something I should have mentioned earlier, but you know.
What?
We'll stick to the roads then.
There's no reason to go off-road. At least I don't see any.
Yeah, you guys make your way further along the path. You begin to enter a slightly wooded area. It's still grassland, but it's becoming more wooded as time passes. You pass a small encampment and you come up to a town cresting on the edge of that. Very small, not too many people here. There's just a few houses, a farm, and such. There's like 3 kids playing in the streets. There's a man standing outside one of the houses who's just kind of watching vigil as you guys approach. He just kind of watches you guys ride past. Can Marduk roll me a d12?
Yeah, 1 sec. That's a 10.
10. You hear a few shrieks in the distance. You kind of pull your horses up for a second and look towards that direction. And you see some birds scattering.
There's something over there, I think.
It might just be people from the town.
Perception check.
Sure.
That's a 21.
John? It appears to be, from what you can tell and what you can hear, a scuffle between 2 different types of creature. You're not entirely sure what they are.
Okay.
They can be like kind of slamming into trees and such. Just attacking each other.
I'll ask Adeline.
Yes.
What do you reckon that is?
I don't know and I don't care.
Want to get involved again for real?
No,
You what?
No,
not really.
I give
Not
a
really.
really challenging grin.
Oriole?
Yeah?
We don't have to get involved. We don't have to actually fight. Just get involved. You know.
If there's 2 animals, it'll just be animals. You don't have to get involved in the fight.
Why are we putting this on me?
Because you asked you a question, that's all.
I heard my name. Someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just asked you. What do you reckon? Should we get involved and investigate what those noises are?
The noises
Not
were just
really. Not really.
animals.
Alright, hold on a sec. I'm curious. And I just start slowly make my way over there, trying to.
He just said it was animals.
Well, if they are, then it's nothing. I just return.
What if it's a huge scorpion and a huge spider
What?
fighting?
Well, then I return a bit faster.
God damn it.
What if it's two doors fighting one another?
Two doors.
Yeah.
Oh goddamn, the universe would explode.
What if it's two doors?
Oh.
One you have to knock on, the other one you have to swing open.
We'd be stuck forever.
How
That
far
would
away are we from the place, Chen? Chen?
Around there.
I zoomed out my map. Whereabouts? We're almost there.
Around there.
Right, okay. Whereabouts is the place we're going to?
There.
Oh, I thought you were saying that's where we were. Sorry.
No, you guys are.
You're
You lost
where-
visual of Yanwei around 2 or 3 hours ago. But you're essentially just a bit further down the road.
Yeah.
Continuing on.
Well,
Yeah.
Garth apparently rode off to where the noise was.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
you-
take a little peek and then come back.
Okay. You're going on horseback.
Exactly, just slowly trying to be as sneaky as possible on horseback.
Okay. Roll oh god. Roll an animal handling.
Animal handling, alright.
Everyone?
No, just Garth.
I'm the only one actually trying to do something.
As Garth kind of rides off, you guys hear this sourceless just.
Adeline's still invisible?
And her horse apparently too, huh? Yeah, it's a 12.
It's 12.
Yeah.
Okay, now roll me a stealth.
Alrighty. Stealth. At least I have a decent chance. Come on. 11.
11.
Yeah.
So yeah, you pass the kind of like outside of this small farm settlement. A bit further down, there's a few more trees which you kind of crest through on your horse. Still relatively responsive to your command.
Good one.
You are a little high on it, so you do start to like break some of the branches as you swift through these trees. They're not very big in particular, not very strong either. As you kind of crest around the side of this cluster of trees, you see a few gnolls attacking a bear.
Right. Bear hunt, I guess. Bears aren't sentient in this universe, are they?
Bugbear.
Depends on the bear.
Bugbear.
As the gnolls kind of slash into this bear with their rudimentary weapons and such, it slaps one of them and it goes flying across the field. He seems limp for a second, and then he stands back up and rejoins the fight. The bear
Right.
kind of looks over in your direction,
Yeah, great.
and then one of the gnolls slashes it to the side, and it kind of like rears up, slashes back towards the gnoll. The bear acknowledged you were there, on gnolls didn't.
Well, it looks like a pretty normal hunt to me. Wolves aren't, by definition, evil creatures, are they?
Depends on the gnolls.
Yeah, as I said. Well, that kind of means not per definition, like you know, the Lord of the Ring orcs.
Not orcs, gnolls.
I know. I just made the comparison to the Tolkien-esque orcs.
Okay. You fought gnolls before, and they're little shits, essentially.
Could the bear be asking for help?
It's a bear. It's
The
violent.
bear's like, help me! Save me, please!
I mean, now let me roll a check if those little boys will actually make it. Or if they are all get beaten up and end up as splatters on a tree. Alright. I have 5. They're gonna be fine, I guess.
Yeah.
Or do they absolutely need a strong man like me? What's the conclusion a man who just rolled a 5 in this situation comes to?
That one knoll that got knocked away looks up towards you and screams something at the other knolls. The 2 that aren't currently engaged with fighting
The bear?
Yeah, thank you.
Welcome.
They both turn around and look in your direction, and they begin to shout at each other and like snarl in this primal, awful language. It's almost offensive just to hear it spoken. And one of them throws a spear in your direction.
Alright, so I try to back off slowly and then, yeah, just make my way back to my group.
Hold up.
And I think we should pick up the pace.
Hold up. It rolls a stacks +1.
Come on, don't tell me I gotta roll initiative, that's stupid.
16 hit?
16? No, it doesn't.
No. The spear's just flying slams into the tree, like right next to your head. And begins to shout at the other ones. The 2 that are fighting the bear continue to fight so, and the other 3 run towards you.
Alright, well, I make my escape on horseback. There's no way they're gonna catch me.
Okay. Begin to ride back to a group. You guys watch as Garth just comes galloping towards you, cresting
Oh my
behind
God.
the group of trees.
I'm waving at them that they should, well, keep going. Maybe
Okay.
get to go a bit faster. Alright, then I guess I
That's
can,
fine. I understand.
Well, we keep riding.
yeah, I guess I can catch up to them.
You guys take off riding. You hear a voice like almost right next to your ear, Garth. What did you do exactly?
Checked out what I, well, did some reconnaissance. There were just a bunch of gnolls fighting a bear.
Mm-hmm. And you're riding at such speed because...
I guess they noticed me and weren't pleased. But I think they're busy with their, well, prey, I guess, so we better take a leave.
So you're being chased by gnolls,
I don't know if they're actually coming for me. I hope I lost them.
but they were
well,
coming towards you.
they threw a spear after me and came after me, so yeah.
And
Great
then you
Garth.
rode back to the farm town, and then we rode off at full speed.
Sorry, I didn't get that, Chen.
And then you rode back to the farm, and then we left at full speed.
Full speed ahead.
Yeah, I think we should just keep going. We will be fine.
Might not be able to say the same for those kids, but very well.
Excuse me, what?
Hmm?
What?
What?
What about kids not being fine?
You're triggered her now.
Let me just okay out of character. Let me just break down the scenario as what just happened.
I know the
okay?
scenario.
You guys
I don't know what a goal is, but
there were children playing in the street and one old man outside the building. Garth rode up to this fight, this sound, found a group of gnolls. The gnolls noticed Garth, began to chase Garth. Garth rode back to you guys, who were still at the farm town, and then you all rode off from the farm.
This
Yeah.
was just like,
Fuck. Murdoch
just like
realizes
hormones.
what the stupid Garth has done, and
we have to go back.
he rides his horse as fast as possible backwards toward the farm.
backwards.
Yeah, I turn my horse around and ride back to the farm.
I mean, yeah, he starts riding toward the farm at top speed.
Okay.
dun, 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 dun.
Everyone go ahead and make a roll an animal handling check for me to see how sharply you can turn these horses around. Riding at full speed and telling them to turn around and go back at full
21.
speed.
I have an extremely good bond with my horse, Jen. It works as one unit with me.
I
You
should
can have
just. Well, they would have actually been able to follow a
Does
rider
that help me in any way?
handling his
You
horse.
can have
good,
advantage because it's your summon creature.
And they're quite
Yay.
busy fighting a bear.
I got 13.
But yeah, whatever. Then we just take care of 2 gnolls and then keep going.
My
And
highest was 18.
Sorry. Who got what again?
18.
Toriel, 18. Easy. You pull the horse up, it rears up, turns around while it's standing, slams its hooves back to the ground, and takes off full speed in upwards direction. Tiffany,
I got 13.
13. Yours kind of skids a little bit and doesn't seem like it's having too good a time in its legs. It does manage to turn around, it rears up. Make a dexterity check for me.
Wait, no, I rolled d12, sorry.
What?
No, just ignore it, just ignore that, right? I'm so confused, I accidentally rolled d12 instead of d20, but let's just say I got 13 anyway.
Okay, same thing. Dexterity saving, please.
We just got
So
a
then-
weird lady.
10, that's enough, yeah. As it does kind of rear, as it comes to a halt, you fall back, but you do manage to just grab the reins as your body hangs off the back of your horse. It slams its hooves down, follows off behind Toriel. Marduk, what'd you get?
9.
9. Your horse stops, goes up in the air, and you fall straight off.
Why were we running at top speed anyway? I thought we were just trotting along.
You were until Garth came back and said, "Let's go at full speed," and then you said, "I'm going as fast as my horse can take me."
I didn't say anything, I just said, oh, okay.
But I assume you're keeping up with your group, yeah?
I assume so.
I don't want to meta game, so yeah, I fall off the horse. I try to get up.
You would have got a dexterity saving throw if you roll higher. That's the only reason why you didn't.
I don't get a dexterity.
No, you don't get one because you rolled too low.
Okay.
Garth,
21.
21.
21?
Easy, man. Your horse already rears up and like skids around on 2 feet. It like freaking drifts. Turn around, you go back in full direction. Adeline, like more like you hear, it's kind of laughter as Adeline's voice fades back towards the group.
Shut up. And I get up. Stupid Garth. Stupid tourist.
These tourists are doing better than you, mate.
Stupid disembodied voice that can hear and respond to everything I say.
Stop speaking with yourself, Morag. It's not healthy.
Tiffany said
Stupid
that.
Torok and
Tiffany
cares
said
everything.
that, not me.
Tiffany's
Aren't
not
you
there.
right?
Tiffany's long gone.
Yeah, we're all
Yeah.
gone. We're just voices in Mordrak's head.
As Marduk is just kind of sitting there on the floor. Who got the highest? Garth got highest, followed by Toriel,
Yep.
followed by Tiffany. What are you doing, Marduk?
I try to get back on my horse.
Okay, your horse is going apeshit at the moment. I'm going to need to make another animal handling. Just because of how violently you tried to stop it, it's not very happy with you.
$14.
14? Oh, that's enough. You managed to soothe your horse, calm it down. It stops like riding up, calms down a bit. You climb back on and begin to ride back off after the others. As you guys begin to reapproach the farm, New DM doesn't have the correct assets.
Oh, does that mean they just fall down and die?
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
No, you get back to the town and the old man is kind of like rushing the kids inside the house, and there appears to be 3 gnolls approaching from the back of the farm. Can everyone go ahead and roll me some initiative?
Hell yeah. Actually not
Like
hell
a
yeah.
gnoll.
Fuck you, Garth, I mean.
What's a knoll?
Yeah, I actually don't know what a knoll is
Is it
either.
like a mole, but not?
I guess I'm kinda. Oh,
It's like a hyena man.
And they're really small?
They're humanoid size.
ah. Hyena man, is it? Ah, yeah. I remember. Orcs must die.
18.
Wait, those?
Yeah.
Oh.
Those shits who come after you.
The fast... Oh, those. I thought the fast little shits.
No, those were kobolds.
20.
I got 18.
17. How about we go with the old 25 to 20? So it makes it easier on Jen.
What do you mean to the DM?
Yeah, don't be a dick, man. What the fuck? Sorry, I had a fucking order on your initiative.
Why do you sound like an old man?
I make a suggestion to make it easier for you, and I get called a dick. Excellent. Why do I even try?
Did anyone else perceive that as like really passive aggressive, or was that just me?
Nope,
I wasn't even paying attention. Since
that was really passive aggressive.
Okay, there we go, Toriel. That's where you got called a dick.
It's just how Luke is. He can't just say things normally, you know.
Why don't we all play a nice
you
game
can say
called...
thinking not like a dick. I've heard him do it.
Why don't we all play Monopoly?
Why would we play Monopoly?
What?
Can't find
Can we
my-
play Secret Hitler? That would be much more awesome. Especially with people like
You know,
you.
it's fine. How about I'm openly aggressive towards you now, because apparently being nice doesn't work.
Okay, I prefer that rather than hidden
Well, you can.
assault.
Now I have to agree. I agree with Jen. You can do better.
Anyway, 25 to 20.
Me,
What did you get?
20.
2015?
Yes.
Me,
17.
18.
Me too.
Me too.
What'd you get?
I got 18.
So Tiffany and Garth go at the same time.
Exactly.
We'll
Maybe
bring back
one
the
more
tutorial.
combo.
Okay, Knowles. Wow. Okay.
They're pretty shit.
Or way too good.
Nah, that was a bad. Wow, like not like a wow, but like a wow. You know the kind of wow you say.
You
All
mean
right,
my super
Murdoch, you're up
sarcastic
first.
wows.
Actually, Murdoch, yeah, you're up first, but you're not here.
Great! I use my action to speed the lawn.
Okay, Murdoch gets closer.
So gnolls are what kind of savages?
They're not nice.
All right.
But yeah, you guys ride up here around on
Learn something
horseback.
new.
Garth, you
We're fighting
ride.
from horseback? Does that give us
No, I
any
get off
advantage?
my horse.
No, you ride up on horseback,
Well, we
I'm
can
not
also
fighting on my
fight on
horse.
horseback.
No.
if you'd like to.
Why not? Why
why
would
not?
we fight on horseback?
I'm more used to fight on foot, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Bro, I
I
just
want
said
my
I get
horse to
off
get
my
murdered
horse.
involved.
I get off my horse and I tie it up to the nearest post or something like that.
Oh wait, yeah, it is. So yeah, Tiffany gets off the horse. Use your movement and your action. Type to nearest post. Yeah, easy enough. Also, for sake of brevity, Tiffany's horse is there where she is right now. Garth,
Yeah.
you're moving simultaneously. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Fine,
I jump from my horse and well, I'm more used to fighting on foot.
I guess I get off the horse as well.
Garth dismounts from his horse. Horse rides forwards a little bit and comes to a stop. Toriel, you do the same. Your horse kind of walks towards where Tiffany's horse is and stops and just kind of watches. Knoll 1 is going to use its movement to run around to this side of the house and begin slamming on the side of the building. You just hear as this like small hand axe is being slammed into the side of this house.
Here's Johnny.
Knoll 2
Alright.
is going to use its full movement to crest over. Roll intelligence, see if you see. Yeah. It's going to take note of Garth and it's going to shout back to the others. Just something in this strange, evil sounding language, just terrible to the ears. These ones will both just kind of howl in synchronicity. This one's going to use its full movement to get to the other side of the fence. That's going to be it. End of its turn. That's the top of round. Murdoch, you arrive.
Cool. Where do I arrive to?
Very edge.
Why am I smaller?
Because you're far away, you know what I mean? And as you get closer, you grow.
Okay, great. I get off my horse and
Do you want to
move closer to Turiel.
Okay. You got your horse, it rides forwards to about there. You walk up to Postorial.
Do I still have an action?
It's an action to dismount, but you do have a bonus action.
Like what? What can I do in a bonus action?
Do you have any bonus actions?
Yes, I do.
Tiffany and Garth, you're up next.
Alright.
Yeah, I use Hex on the closest. What did you call them?
Knolls.
Null?
Knoll.
Is that with a G, but a silent one?
GNOLL. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I use Hex on the closest one. 90 feet.
It's easy. It's around like 20 feet of you at the moment.
Yep.
So he is hexed.
Level 1 spell, by the way.
Who's it now?
And my turn.
And that's going to end his turn. Yeah, Tiffany and Garth, you move simultaneously.
Right.
I want to throw my rope at one of the gnolls to try and tie it up. It's a level 2 spell.
Rope trick.
Yeah.
What's the save on that?
Let's get it back up again. Because sometimes John doesn't show the
Is
Yeah,
Adeline,
you-
is Adeline
use that
not going to
other
help
website I
us?
sent you, because that shows you everything. Doesn't appear so.
It says it doesn't say the saving throw. Just do Garth's while I find this out.
Right. Well, I'll walk over to this thing and attack it once, and then do a menacing attack at it. Right.
We changed how your rope trick worked, didn't we, actually?
Did we? When?
Sorry, Garth.
Never mind.
We make a dexterity saving throw, but with your spell DC. So what's your spell DC?
What's 12 AC? Is 15.
15. It rolls a 15. So
I
the
don't-
rope flies across and begins to tangle its way around. It just kind of bursts out its furred muscles, and the rope falls slack on the floor around it. Garth's doing a menacing attack.
First I want to walk over to him and attack him normally, and then do a menacing attack. Or, wait a second, would it give me anything for the second normal attack if I already did menacing attack first?
You'd want to probably try and do the menacing attack first. I believe. Actually, do frighten give you any no, it wouldn't really matter for a menacing attack, I don't believe.
Yeah, I thought so. Alright, first I attack normally. Man, what's it today? 21.
21 hits.
Yeah, alright. Then we go on to the damage. What? I didn't mean to do that. 8 damage.
8, and this was with Darksbane, yeah?
What?
This is with Darksbane.
Yeah, of course.
Shen, before I forget, the ability I'm choosing for the creature to have disadvantage against is Erdic Blast.
That's not how it works. You choose a skill check.
What?
You choose a skill check, so you say disadvantage on strength, or disadvantage on dexterity, or constitution, or something like that.
Dexterity it is then.
Dexterity, okay. Which means it. Oh, the one being against. Okay, yeah.
Well, if it was wisdom, it would combo better with my abilities on my plans. But never mind. Yeah, 8 damage it is. And I guess I have to roll a second attack.
And is this a menacing one, or are you doing something else?
That's the menacing one.
Menacing, okay.
Alright, so I roll a normal attack. Which this one would just be an 8.
8.
But since I already announced it, I gotta roll the superiority dice anyway.
To the attack's damage roll, it didn't hit,
Okay,
so it doesn't.
but I would still have used it, so okay, there's that.
No, you wouldn't have used it, because for a menacing, it's one a hit.
Okay, so okay, fine. That's good.
So, like, some of those abilities you can choose on hit, and other ones you have to say before. Just take a look which one.
Okay, a menacing attack would be just on hit. Alright.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the second one misses. It kind of slams into its rudimentary, like, leather armor and just kind of tears at it. Just kind of snarls at you. This.
Yeah, every universe kind of needs the savage race.
Toriel, you're up.
Can I was almost there. Kind of flank them to the point where they're both in a line? Right in front of me, one behind the other.
30 feet, yeah? You get that.
Then I would do the following 3 things. First, summon Fire Sword, that's a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Then use my breath weapon, which is a line, which means it would hit both of these. And they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, they do indeed.
Against my spell save DC, I imagine?
I believe it is.
Okay, that would be 13.
Both succeed.
Okay then, but they still
Yeah.
take half damage.
Half damage, yeah. Natural 19, natural 14.
Half a 9. Do we round up or down?
Usually round up, I believe.
That'd be 5
No,
damage.
you round down usually, but I'll say because it's an attack from PCs and I want you guys to win, go ahead and roll it round up.
Okay, 5 damage each. And as
Yeah?
a third thing, I would swipe at the one up front with my fire sword.
Okay, go ahead and roll to attack.
Will do.
So you guys watch as Toriel's just flicks a hand down to the side and this flaming sword apparates, rushes around the side of Garth, rolls off his back, just lets out this torrent of lightning breath, crackles along the floor and smacks both of them. They both do manage to dodge to the sides, but it does still singe the sides of their fur.
Then I rolled a 12.
12 does not hit. As you swing down towards this one, it's still rolling out away from dodging your fire breath and just slams into the ground and spews up puffs of burning dirt into the air. So this guy is going to get up off the... No, he wouldn't be prone. He would just dodge that way. He's going to look at the situation that's around him, and he's going to look at Garth, who looks the easiest to kill.
Do I?
Well, you just sort of swiped at them with a normal sword. I'm 2 meters plus, have a fire sword, and just spewed lightning at their face. Who's easier to kill?
It rolls a 12, does not hit. It's still reeling from the lightning kind of crackling over its fur and slams towards you. Its muscles seize up and impact just kind of clangs against your chest.
Alright.
This one that's heard the screams of pain is going to jump over the fence and rush. First one it saw because it didn't see any of the lightning breath, which is Toriel. Rolls a natural 1. Just in its run towards you, it just kind of like catches on a bit of its loose armor that came out from like fighting the bear. It just slides a bit forwards and like slams into the front of you, drops its sword.
Wait, it just took down the bear and then came here? Actually, not that
you
shit.
saw 5 gnolls fighting
Aren't
the bear.
2 gnolls still fighting the bear?
Possibly.
So, with that, this last one is going to turn towards Murdoch, who looks like an even easier target. Rush up towards you, make an attack.
Can I use a reaction to stop him do that?
You do still having a reaction this round? What are you using?
Oh yeah, that would be I mean, I only have a reaction right now, do I?
Yeah, reaction is something you take, but it's not on your turn. You get 1 per
Excellent.
round.
Alright, is there anything I can use here as a reaction?
You're not in range to use a shield.
Okay, in this case, well... You're
It's
new,
not
Murdoch.
3 meters. Wait,
I
how-
shield myself. Action.
Do you have shield prepared?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a cantrip, by the way.
Yes.
Does not matter, he rolls a natural 20.
Whoa.
No, well, yeah, but I'm still shielded. Right?
Yeah, you are still shielded, but it does still hit. So as this kind of like...
is it not 5 feet from Garth to Marduk?
no, it's 10.
Oh.
So as this kind of arcane shield begins to apparate in the air before fading away, the Gnoll seems to charge straight through it and go straight at you, slashing with his sword. Going to be a d6 plus his dex. 8 plus 2, which is 10. You take 10 points of slashing damage as it slices through the front of your robe, drawing a little bit of blood across your chest.
Can we use a little bit of metagaming? I mean, Goff will probably see in what condition Murdoch is. So, how much HP do you have total?
Before anybody starts to talk, Chen, I raised my finger at level 2.
You've already used your reaction.
I did? I thought I can use it every time I get hit.
Yeah, but you all use your reaction this round, which was shield self.
I love the sentence, I raise my finger at level 2.
Yeah, that sounds like
Fine,
some-
okay, I take damage. Ugh! Damn it.
So back to top of round. is Murdoch. However, at the end of that Null's turn, you hear howling from a distance.
Howling.
2 more Nulls rush up, one of them looking slightly bloodied.
Ah, they managed to take down the bear, actually.
Come rushing.
What are the odds?
This one looks towards its friend, who's in very bad condition. This one doesn't.
Why are we killing them? That's so mean.
And it lets out an even louder howl. This one guy looks to the one that's next to it howling and resonates with him. It's let out this thing. It seems to shake as they stand there howling. Murdoch, you're up.
I'm up. Fine. I'll use. Where am I right now? Are they like in range of? Give me a second.
Don't you want to kill the one right in front?
30.
These ones are about 60 feet from you.
I see.
This one is 5 feet from you. It's in your face.
Oh well, fine. I use Erdic Blast with Agonizing Blast, and I fire one of the beams on which one is the which is the more damaged one?
That one.
Is it this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I fire one beam at the one in front of me and one over there.
This is with.
Agonizing Blast.
Is that not one target?
No, it's because I'm level 5 now, the beam splits into 2. And I can fire it on 2 targets. It does the same effect as
You're
the
level
normal.
5.
Yep.
At 5th level, which means when you cast the spell at 5th level.
No, it's a cantrip.
Yes, I know, but you can cast it at higher levels.
Are you sure?
Or
Are you
am I
sure?
incorrect on that? Is that it?
I'm pretty
No,
sure
it just says the spell creates more when you reach higher levels. When you reach higher levels.
Okay.
How can you? Never mind.
You can cast some cantrips at higher level.
Okay.
Go ahead and make attacks for both of those then.
Yeah, okay. Both of them or just one? Because it's the same spell.
Both of them you're attacking to split into 2 beams.
That's wait, that's why did it combine then? That's a 9 and a 10.
Miss and a miss.
Alright.
These crackling, almost similar to lightning, but more refined, bluish bolts of arcane energy dart out from Murloch's finger, snaking through the air. And they slam towards these 2 gnolls. They both just kind of look up in the sky as one of them like lands and creates this spiraling, twisty glass-like structure from the sandy dirt on the floor next to one of them. The other one just kind of ducks back and deflects the beam with his sword. Tiffany, you're up unless you had a bonus action.
Oh, I know what I was gonna do.
What's going on?
So I reach into my pocket,
Yeah.
I pull out the 10 stones I've kept in my pocket,
Yeah.
I transmute them into little daggers and I fire them towards I can't even see on the screen, towards the creature next to, I think that's Marduk.
Alright, taking out stones is the bonus action. Transmuting them is the action.
So I have to hold.
You do have to hold.
That's okay.
But you do have... How many stones did you put out? 10?
10 stones it was.
You have 10 stone daggers in your hand ready to go.
Yeah.
Garth.
Yeah. Ah, yeah. Alright, well, I think I'll initiate now with a menacing attack. Let's see if this one hits. I mean, I could actually try twice, could I? If I attack twice?
Yeah,
Alright, let's see.
if you hit.
With 6, no chance. I think I run out of luck. Alright, that's 23.
The second one does hit.
Alright,
Go ahead and roll damage and add your d8.
alright, so it's 2d8.
1d8.
Okay. Yeah, I know. The damage is 1d8 plus 2, and
I'm going to
superiority
lose.
die damage will be another d8. Alright. 12. It will be 12 damage, and this creature gets a saving throw.
It's not plus. It's not plus. It's just 10.
Okay, so I don't get to add the base damage?
Oh wait, yeah, sorry, yeah, you do.
Yeah, I mean, it's for the base
I
damage.
thought you were adding your charisma because
No.
that one. Sorry, I've never used the fighter and I've never played with fighter, so I'm still getting used to the fighters' abilities and stuff. But yeah, 12 damage on the one right in front of you.
Exactly. I mean, you just would be quite out of reach.
You slam your sword into it and you look in its face as its snarl shrinks into an almost frown and then opens, its jaw hangs and some spit begins to seep from its mouth, its eyes fill with pure fear. As it looks down, the blood draining from its body as it just falls limp on the floor.
I just slaughtered it. Okay. Wouldn't even had to frighten it.
You know, it's a nice bonus that the last feeling it had before its death is unbelievable fear.
Man, you just got really dark suddenly.
Torio, you're up.
Toriel would like to swipe twice at the one on the right.
Go for it.
So rude.
Roll a little bit of this. 18.
Hits.
Plus at a 5, I think. Yeah, that's good. No, ignore this roll. This roll has nothing to do with anything. I was supposed to do this. That makes more sense. That does 6 damage.
It does, and we'll take the other one as well as a roll because that hits.
Oh, okay. Thank you for being generous. And that's 7 points of damage.
It's on damage. Yeah. So you slash it with your fire sword, and you watch as its fur begins to like curl back from the flames, and you tear like a smoldering slash through its leather armor in the front. You bring it back again. You go for another slash, almost like Xing its chest. As you look at it, you watch as you've actually scarred straight into its body, and bits of its like innards of it is charring. It's kind of having a hard time breathing. It's kind of slumped. Its like weapon is hanging. Well, he dropped his weapon actually. So it's just its arm is limp, and it's just kind of looking at you with like almost fear in its eyes. This dude's gonna run up and dive over the fence. Gonna look towards you, Murdoch, again, and he's going to throw his spear. $15.
Does not hit.
Does not hit. Spear goes flying straight past your head, lands straight in front of Tiffany on the floor. It's just gonna kind of spend the rest of its time just like snarling at you.
By the way, my concentration was broken, right?
Concentration for what? The
Hex.
hex. You took 10 points of damage.
Then it was broken.
Roll d20 plus your constitution
Is
modifier.
the creature in front of me dead, Jen? I think it's dead, right?
It's almost dead.
Oh, it's almost dead.
It's looking pretty rough.
Constitution.
Yeah, you still got hex.
He's still hex?
Still hexed.
Oh, cool. Which one is that again?
The one right in front of you.
Oh, cool. Is it my turn?
It's not. This null is... How much do you move? Shit, man.
That sounds so good.
It's Murdoch, me, Garth, and then Luke.
It's gonna let out another howl. Just a... as it calls
Right.
onto the planes. It's gonna end its turn. This guy is fucked. He's gonna turn tail and run. As he does, you do get an attack of opportunity.
Nah, I let him go.
You let him go?
Let him go.
Okay.
Yeah, so he can get his friends like last time.
Why would he come back? We were here.
Yeah, that's what you said about the guards, remember?
Let him run and let him spread the tail off. For a real Braveheart.
So he's gone. Yeah. Murdoch, you're up.
Okay, the guy in front of me, Erdic Blast with the Agonizing Blast. Well, actually, with the Repelling Blast.
Okay.
This guy and this guy. That's a 23. And that's a 6.
Uh, 6 misses, 23 hits.
The guy in front of me.
Yeah, the guy in front of you gets hit. The other guy doesn't hit.
Ooh, that means extra damage.
No, he
No?
just.
I thought the guy in front of you got hit and he's hexed, right?
Oh yeah, he is hexed. So that's 2 damage plus my charisma modifier, which is... No, sorry. I was thinking of agonizing. I need to check hex. 1 sec, I lost it. I believe it was a D8. I'm not sure. D6 narcotic damage. Are they immune to narcotic?
You don't know.
So that's 2 from Erdic Blast and 2 from narcotic. And he's also pushed 10 feet away.
Yeah, similar fashion to when you were in the woods. His feet seem to stay in front of you, and his body just seems to spread across the floor. It's just
Whoa,
this
why?
mess of
Because it's
blood,
dead.
guts, and fur is spewed along the floor.
Oh,
I wanted to make a baseball strike. We basically launched the thing at me that I could strike. It would be fun. Slash nipping it in midair. But yeah, good job.
Yeah, it's gonna end your turn.
yeah,
Tiffany,
my turn is over.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
so those are the last ones left.
There are 2 left.
Right.
Garth and Murdoch.
I launch 5 towards one of them and 5 towards the other one.
5 what?
My rocks. What? How would I roll this?
You would roll 1d20 for each dagger that you want to throw,
Fair enough.
but you only have one action, so you can only throw one dagger.
Can I just throw 5 at a time?
You can throw all 5, but the attack will be a disadvantage.
So I have to roll 1 at a time, or will I have to only throw 1 now and then 1 later, then 1 after that?
Yeah, or you can throw them all now and then roll a disadvantage.
I'll just roll at disadvantage. 14. Do I not add anything to it at all or not?
Dex. Yeah, your dex.
That is 16.
16, but you're at disadvantage.
Sure. Do they hit?
You need to roll again.
Why?
Because that's
Yeah.
where disadvantage works. You roll 2d20s, and you take the lowest of the...
14.
Okay, so it's 16, yes, so 16
Yeah.
hits. So go ahead and roll 1d... It's an improvised weapon. 1d4 per dagger, so 5d4. I'm also going to have them make dex saves because this shouldn't work.
12. And then do I do it again?
12, no, just 12. So it's 12 split between the two of them.
Okay.
So we say 6 each. One of them saves and reduces the amount of that he's hit by, which brings it down to 3. The other one takes the full 6.
Am I thinking outside the box with my rocks?
Very outside the box. I think you've just crafted a whole new attack maneuver right there.
Yeah, I know, right? Throwing rocks and like daggers at people.
So Garth,
Broken the system.
Very creative. That's good.
you watch these two gnolls jump over the fence and then just a load of stones go flying towards them and transform to daggers midair. One of them does manage to dodge out way and then he gets hit by a few of them. The other one is just pelted with these daggers. There's now these like stone daggers just sticking out of his torso.
Alright, I want to attack that one since I want to attack the one who dodged.
Do we want to roll damage? Do we do that
Sure.
already?
Yeah,
Oh.
12, I guess. Is it that one who dodged?
That's one with dodge, yeah.
Alright, then I'm gonna rush him and just strike him twice since I don't see anything that.
Go for it, roll that.
Alright, let's go. Oh, no.
I know I'm
Sorry,
tired.
that's wrong. 19.
19 hits.
Alright.
Roll the second attack.
I'll roll another strike, alright. 22.
Hits.
And today is my lucky day, I guess.
So that's 2d8 plus your dex.
Exactly, which would be 4 total, yep.
Plus
Makes a
weapon
total
bonus.
damage of 8.
Plus the weapon bonus, which is plus 2, was it?
Okay, I didn't add. Oh, I can add dexterity to the damage. Didn't do that before. Alright, that would be 4 more damage. That would be 12.
12.
Yeah.
What's Darksbane's plus? Just to clarify. I'm not going to reduce the damage or anything. Just
1d8 plus 2.
1d8 plus 2. Okay, thanks. Takes 8 damage. Yeah, you slash into him and you like cleave those stone daggers out of his torso, kind of tearing bits of his flesh and armor along with it. You can now see these like cavernous holes. You go in to strike again, you slice and you tear out clumps of his fur across his neck, and you can see now there's blood gushing from it. It just kind of looks at you and snarls.
Alright. So,
Toriel.
tough cookie.
Okay, I approach. I go on Garth's right and attack the one in front of me. with one attack, and if it doesn't die, with another one.
Okay.
27 hits, I imagine.
Just about, you know. It's real
Barely,
close to missing,
barely.
but- yeah, you know what I mean.
You're right, it's a silly day.
Silly day. 8 damage.
Yes, please. You cleave down on his head with your fire sword. You leave this like charred bits of fur down the front of his face, between his eyes, down the front of his torso. As you bring your sword back, he looks up at you and snarls with this furious intensity.
That was very furious. Is it still alive?
Yes.
Tough one.
Alright, rinse and repeat. 21.
You don't even need to roll damage. He's dead. how do you want to kill him?
How does one kill with fire sword? It's not an epic creature. Let's just cleave off its head.
His head goes tumbling off into the field behind you, and you just watch his like the fire sword cauterized where its neck met its head. It just kind of falls to its knees and falls to the floor with this faint, horrible smell of like burning jackal man.
Shem,
Yo,
I have a funny feeling the old man's gonna walk out the house and be like, "My babies!" Just like killed its pets or something.
What? I think those are these pets.
They all rushed inside. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't rush inside when they're when their pets return.
it's
Well, too bad. I
He's
mean,
going to book the fuck out of here. Garth, you get an attack of opportunity. This one is gone completely.
alright. Unless tutorial, I'm gonna take that opportunity. Oh, 7.
Misses, it just ducks under your sword and gallops over the fence, begins to dart off into the field on all fours.
Damn. They got away.
Disappears. Look around at like the mess of jackal bits on the floor.
I want to pick up some rocks again. Just pick up any rocks that are around so I can do that thing again.
It's relatively well kept in here, so there aren't many rocks. I say you find around 3.
10. My OP rocks.
It's a farmland, man. You know what I mean? These guys run a tight ship.
But
Okay.
that body probably has the dagger still stuck in it.
I mean,
You wanna pull him out?
I don't really want to get blood all over. I'll pick some rocks up in the dungeon. I'm pretty sure a cave's full of rocks.
So guys,
We can leave.
you stand there in this mess of like half smouldering jackal body parts.
I take the body parts that I can and throw them a little out back.
Alright, Toriel moves them out of the eyesight of any children that might wander past. Anyone else do anything?
No.
Your horse has just kind of watched all this happen with an unamused look.
My owl flies onto my shoulder, unharmed.
Aye, well.
Your owl does not actually. Your owl just stays circling overhead.
Fair enough then.
I was so expecting your owl actually died from the enemy.
My owl isn't getting involved in any combat at the moment until I command it to. I'm in charge of my owl. Can my owl come on my shoulder now, Chad?
Do you want to call it?
Yeah.
It doesn't come.
Why? It's mine.
It doesn't come.
Chen. Why?
Who knows?
So is it just not gonna ever come back down?
It might. Who knows? But at this moment in time, while you're calling it, it's just circling overhead.
Well, I suppose the nice thing.
I
do
think
now-
your owl heard what happened to the eagle, and he's saying in his head is like,
Yeah, but wouldn't that be dangerous to be in the sky? Because that's how the eagle died. It was in the sky.
No, the eagle was in canopies,
yeah, you kind of sent it.
in dense, overgrown jungle.
You sent it into its death.
It's my familiar. It does what I say.
You hear a familiar voice kind of apparate from nowhere again. Doesn't that feel a lot better?
The fact that we're not fighting anymore, or the fact that we just killed creatures?
The fact that you fixed the problem that you created.
I suppose. Anyway,
Well-
I go over the. There's a pretty
Something
sure there's a
special,
door,
it's what
right?
you should always do.
Marduk kind of moves back to his horse.
There's a door, right? On a home. The old man took him in.
Yeah, there's a door.
I knock and talking. The Norse are gone now. You're safe.
Go away!
Okay.
Marduk kind of walks back to his horse and casually gets on.
Yeah, I also mount my horse. and
I
leave.
actually call the horse over to me. and
I
then,
untie my horse and get back on my tied horse.
Yeah, you'll relatively easily mount your horses. No issue.
Now does my owl come back down to me?
Does not.
Why?
I guess we'll find out, won't we? You're still alive, though.
Yeah, it is supposed to listen to what I say. Can I ask it why it's not coming down?
Can your familiar communicator can?
Does it not tell me why it doesn't want to come down?
What are you asking it?
Why aren't you coming down?
No response.
Cooked.
Cucks by now. Yeah.
Well, if it is your familiar, it will come back eventually.
As Maradok mounts his horse, he pulls out his sketchbook and begins to kind of draw what remains of the bodies on the floor. Make some notes.
What? Okay. What are you noting down?
He
What are
ignores
you
you.
noting?
He ignores you.
well, you
And
just keep
guess
riding,
what?
right?
Garth just guess what? Garth hates being ignored. He tries 2 more times. Pokes you.
Can we get moving again, please?
Aren't we moving?
You're starting to ride off. Everyone else is just kind of like
Well, of course. I'm just
bustling
waiting
each
for
other
those two
down.
to finish their business.
Tiffany's done. Tiffany started riding.
Yeah, I'm also riding.
Okay,
Yeah,
well.
and-
In this case, I would have been a cat. But
We were all riding.
come in.
I did that sketch thing, just to be clear, before I rode the horse.
Okay.
Okay. For you mounted. All right. So yeah,
Alright,
we're
you
going.
guys continue off down the road. Again, relatively eventful, passing some more groups of trees. As by this point, the sun has crested. You get into the late afternoon. You guys ride for 6-7 hours before your horses begin to show signs of
Is my owl following us?
howlers following overhead.
It's still your familiar. Well, yeah. In this case, we'll Should we give them a little rest or just keep on going at a slow pace?
It's up to you guys, because I was hoping to finish the session soon. Do you
Well,
want to rest?
We've been riding for 11 hours.
In total,
Yeah.
probably getting closer to since you left Yanwei. At this point, it's probably been around 12 hours.
Well, they were
Yeah,
ready.
so we did not, and the rest we take for the horses wasn't very long, was it?
Was short. Right, let's take another.
Yeah, yes. Let's just take a short, I don't know, short, long rest. What do you guys want to do?
Is
Why
there
don't-
anywhere
why
we
don't-
can set up camp?
Well, I'm pretty wounded, so
What
I
time
would
of the
like
day is it?
to take a long rest. please.
Late afternoon, getting towards evening.
Right.
Is there anywhere we can set up camp that's safe?
There's open fields and a road ahead of you.
I think we're better off setting up in an open
Let's
field.
ask Adeline. She's so smart, right?
No, just listen, we'll be more able to stay in open field because we'll be clear to ambush them.
Maybe Adeline can conjure up something for us to rest in. She is a very powerful conjurer. Just saying.
Ignore me, it's fine.
Maybe Adeline didn't want to be here in the first place. You hear a voice from this nowhere.
Just totally ignore my recommendation.
Yeah, Adeline, we know you don't want to be here, but you said you would help us.
Just ignore me again. Just ignore me, it's fine.
I said I was required to offer assistance.
Well, conjure up some food.
I'm gonna go set up
I'll
tent
be
in the
very,
field.
very assistant. Very
You
helpful.
feel a slap across your face.
Alright, okay.
I'm
I'll give
only
up, I'm gonna go
joking.
set up. I'll give up, Chen. I'm just gonna go set up on the field.
Tiffany rides a horse off the road around 60-70 yards.
So I had an idea and no one listened to it.
I did listen, Tiffany. I was just being slapped by Adeline.
Yeah, I guess if we really want to set up camp already, we can do that here.
I'm gonna search for wood.
I think it's better if we set up in a field because if someone's gonna ambush us, we can clearly see.
Yeah,
Or
sure.
maybe,
Because how much damage did you
hide.
take? 10?
Maybe at a little height,
look.
let's say.
What?
How much damage did you take? 10?
10 damage.
Because I could easily heal that up and we can keep going.
But why? Why don't we just finish here and take a long rest?
Alright, alright.
Is there a little hill? That would be the perfect encampment.
Chen, before we go to sleep,
There are a few. Sorry, one second, Marlock. There are a few rolling hills, but not like high enough to offer a strategic advantage. But more just kind of like slightly raised bits of ground. What are you saying, Marlock?
if we are taking a long rest, I would like to examine the necklace Adeline gave me. The amulet, sorry.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check.
I won't. Oh, what the fuck? That's a 12.
12. This is far beyond your understanding. It's very complex, very intricate.
I thought
And
so.
she just gave that for free.
No, it wasn't for free.
What gave you in return?
That's
I want it
between
back.
me and Adeline. What?
Alright.
I want it back.
Whatever Garth is saying is not a conversation happened between me and him.
Exactly. It's just me. It's just Chris being a troll.
Yeah, she sees you examining it.
Yeah.
She sees your interest.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I will give it back to you. Do you want it back right now?
No.
Okay. Maybe later we can make some kind of an arrangement. You did promise to teach me stuff. Yeah, she did promise to mentor me in enchanting, Chen, if you don't remember.
I
I'm
do
just saying.
remember.
Yeah.
She sighs.
You know you can take up enchantment spells, right?
What, Tiffany? Sorry?
I don't think you need to be mentored in enchantment because I'm pretty sure there's enchantment spells you can take up.
Yeah, I know, but my profession is enchantment.
Is it okay to finish up there for today?
Yeah, sure. You guys set up camp on one of the slightly raised bits of hill. Hitch up all your horses. Unfurl sleeping bags and such. Unbuckle armor. Unless everyone wants to sleep in their armor.
I don't really have any armor.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
Garth
mainly
is used to sleeping in his armor,
Toriel and
but
Garth, really.
Garth is taking it off since he's a good company.
Okay, Garth and buckles his armor.
Sure, I'll do the same.
Toriel does the same.
You also have scales. Probably less vulnerable than we.
Okay, let's see my natural the AC. What would that be?
10 plus Constitution.
10 plus Constitution. Okay.
And compared to a fleshy human,
I believe that is 12 for you.
Yeah.
And for Garth, it is 15, 16?
alright.
He has natural of 15.
What's your Constitution, Garth?
19.
Plus
Or
4.
plus 4, yeah.
Plus 4, 14.
Wait, he has the same?
Garth doesn't have 14 AC with armor on. Garth has 18 AC with armor on.
Yeah, but how much AC does he have without armor on?
14.
Yeah, that was the question.
Yeah,
Does
he's
he
got 14.
Does he
You've
have
got
the
12.
same draconic resilience except it's human resilience?
No, he just has better Constitution than you.
It's just a tough cookie.
You mean that's just a natural thing everyone has?
He's just better with Constitution than you. I don't know how to explain it to you. He's better than you.
I'm just being a tougher cookie, you know, you basically get hit
Question
and
does
you're
everyone
a bit
have
more
10 plus
sensitive.
their Constitution?
think of it this way. Yours is 12 because your skin is hard. Garth's is 14 because he can move quicker without his armor on. So it's easier for him to dodge things.
Fine.
In a logical sense.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I was just asking a question, but apparently everyone wants to talk around the question.
No one's talking around the question. I literally told you exactly how I calculated it.
Or how you explain it.
And then I explained it with an in-world example. Did you understand it, Tiffany?
Yeah.
That wasn't my question. My
Yeah.
question is if everyone has natural AC of 10 plus their Constitution.
Why would they not? I straight up just told you 10 plus your Constitution.
Yeah, but you told me that's a special thing I had, but apparently
I
it's not
straight
special
up just
at
told
all.
you 10 with your Constitution.
Whatever. Guess.
If you'd like to go back to the player handbook, we can do that. Let's go back to the player handbook right now. I have it open at all times.
It's not even described in the player handbook.
Dragonborn. If you would like to follow along, it is on page 27 or 28 if you go by the PDF pages.
Okay, where does it say that?
Draconic ancestry. You have breath weapon relating to the color of your scales. Damage resistance. You have resistance to the type of damage associated with your draconic ancestry. Languages. You can speak, read, and write Common and Draconic.
Yes.
And then it goes on to know.
Yes. Now where's the part where you prove me wrong?
Right there. I don't know what you were asking.
No, I just remember when we had the setup, you said, oh, also, don't forget about the skill Draconic Resilience.
Which
where
setup? The setup or the setup for the you and
The setup
Shadowlower.
between you and me for this character, for the Lance of Trymira.
Are you 100% sure?
Yes.
If you say so.
You said I have something called Draconic Resilience, but apparently I don't. I don't know. I've been lied to.
I don't know, but I do vaguely remember something like that, and I do remember both times you refuting the fact. And now you don't have it, so you know that you.
No, I remember asking you where in the D&D handbook that is, and you couldn't give me an answer, so I just took it.
Well, take it off now because I remember you complaining so much that I probably just said fuck it.
No, that's not what
You
happened.
see when you contest so much, you end up screwing yourself over, man.
No, you just make up facts as you go along, man. At no point, you just told me it.
Does anyone have a problem with Toriel's AC being 12 without his armor on?
Nope.
It's like 12.
Okay.
Me neither. You just give me an ability.
End
and
of,
then
end,
ability-
of, end of discussion.
Fine. You want to screw me
End
over?
of discussion.
Fine.
I'm pretty sure my AC is like 12.
Without armor on, your AC is 12, yes.
Mine is 11.
Actually, no. It was with Shadowflower and fucking you in whatever you called it. I don't remember. Haunted Mountain or whatever.
Beyond that mountain. But I
Because
distinctly
Draconic-
remember you also, when we set up the
Draconic
character...
Resilience. Draconic Resilience is a skill that relates to sorcerers.
Well, I remember.
Additionally, part of your skin is covered by a thin sheet of dragon-like scales when you aren't wearing armor. Your AC equals to 13 plus your dex modifier.
Well, I distinctly remember
Sorcerer.
you telling me to the setup for this character, for the Lance of Trymira, when I read out the special abilities I had, because I'm a Dragonborn, you also said, don't forget about your Draconic Resilience.
I think you're crossing wires.
No. Anyways, at the end.
It was the end a long time
it's-
ago. I don't know what.